Hey everyone, this is Ryco Windstorm and my son Riley. We're just about to play a game called The Mighty Quest for Epic Loot, which is an interesting title. It's a free-to-play game, found it on Steam. Never played it before, been referred by a friend who said it's really good. They kind of downloaded it for their son to play and by the looks of it got hooked on it themselves. So we're gonna give it a test run and just have a first play and a bit of a showcase, see what the game's like, see what it's all about, see if we want to continue playing it more. So anyway, when the game starts you get an introduction, and the introduction is very much along the lines of you've won a lottery ticket, or you've won the lottery, as you can see on the screen, 500,000 opulencia, I presume that's the currency, and you get to spend that, and you get to spend that
take a look
on
at
a castle.
These fine specimens. Why not take a tour? I exhort you to wander around. Remember, you'll be able to customize all you want later.
So it looks like we can pick one of these castles. They're all the same price, apart from this beefy looking one here, which is quite a bit more expensive. It doesn't say the price, but I imagine it's probably the pay to play option. So which castle do you like, right? This one, if I point to it, this one here on the left hand side, you like that one? I quite like that one. Should we go for this one? Yeah? So we're going to, by the looks of it, purchase this lovely looking castle. So it says Cornelius Real Estate. Everything I touch turns to sold. Open house, guaranteed to inspire jealousy for your neighbours. Should we take a tour and have a look? Let's take a tour, folks, and see what that does.
Oh, the Dusky model. Her tawny charms evoke the last fleeting glow of sunset. Perfect for feeding your uninvited guests a meal that is best served cold. And I don't mean gazpacho. Pairs well with a pool of acid.
Okay, cool. So left click and hold mouse movement to pan around the castle so we can effectively have a little zoom around and see. So this is obviously where you imagine you start and then you enter the castle. I can see some kind of skeleton, or is it a skeleton? It's got horns, whatever it is. These look like these are all traps and that. Let's keep going through. Oh, and that looks to be some kind of treasure room where you've got treasure. I don't know what the difference is between blue and gold treasure, but you think one is crystals and one is coins? Oh, do you think there'll be crystals and coins in the game, do you? Let's have a look. Okay. So that lets us get a basic feel for it. So let's go. How do we go back? Oh no, it's not that. You scroll to zoom in and out. Okay, it's giving us a tour guide that we should be following. So zoom in and out. So let's go. Yeah, let's go back over here. Let's zoom in on this monster. Zoom out. Okay, yeah, we've done that. So it looks like we've got the option to buy it now. So we're going to buy the castle. Choose a display name. Enter your name here. Ryco Windstorm. Let's pop it in. This is going to be your castle or my castle? Both castles. Alright, fair enough. No, display name cannot contain spaces, so that's fine. We can remove the space.
Welcome to your castle. Walk around. Take it in. This
no bedroom, no bathroom, front lawn.
No front lawn castle has everything. Oh, watch your step.
Is yes, rubble. Oh god, it doesn't quite look like it did in the preview, did it? It's all dirty and horrible. Zoom in, look. That looks all, excuse me, murky and not particularly nice. Anyway, so let's progress past that.
Want to fill this place with creatures to keep unwanted pillagers away. Positively repellent they are. And I do mean the smell. Look at the defense section of my shop.
The defense sections, okay. New objective, Feast of Beats. Place some creatures in your castle. Reward, oh yes, so there is. It looks like there is indeed crystals and coins. So two forms of currency. So well done, Riley, good spot. Continue. Creature shopping. Remember, you can always find some creatures in the defense tab of the Emporium shop. Just click on the button with my face on it, which is obviously this one here, yeah? Let's click on that. Before we do that, let's have a quick look. I don't know what any of this means just yet. So this is the first time literally we've even downloaded it and loaded it. So new targeted attack every 8 hours. Friends, there's some social options here, some clan options. It'll be interesting to see what clan play is all about. Notifications, this is obviously our money, our treasure. So we've got 1,000 out of 2,000 max coins and no crystals. I don't know what these are. Purchase blings. These are possibly premium currency, maybe. Then we've got attack and defend mode by the looks of it. Leaderboards. And this is obviously for navigating around, sort of probably moving items, twisting items, rotating them, etc. So, okay, let's do as it says. Let's click on there. So it wants us to buy some some creatures. It looks like it wants us to buy a chicken. Fair enough. Not quite the scary beast that's going to defend our castle, but let's. So creature, melee attacker, level 1, defense rating 1. It's got 8.75 physical damage and minus 20 or 28 health. Is it minus 28 or 28? I'm not sure. Limited quantity. Maximum number of items you can own, even if you have enough resources, is 10. So let's buy some chickens. Not sure how we buy them. Clicking on that bit possibly. Yeah, okay, and then I guess we get to drag and drop them. So there is our castle. Should we put them right in the middle? Yeah, is that what you're saying? Put them right in the middle, right? Okay. So, or should we put them right in the front door? So the first thing that someone sees when they come in is going to be a big scary chicken. It's not scary. There we go. Bear with me. So what have I done now? So it looks like we've dropped the chicken. Chicken is here. What does it want us to do? Let's close that. No, it won't let us close that down. Maybe it wants another chicken. Do you think? A row of them, yeah? It's like there. And then what? Maybe another one there? Oh, it's just place 3 more critters. So one there. One there. And then you should put one at the front. There you go. Like the boss. Which one's the boss chicken? This one here? Excellent. So your defense rating is a measure of the castle's defenses. As you add creatures and traps, your castle's rating go up. So we've got 5 out of 20 defense rating. Creature shopping. Remember, you can always find some creatures in the defense tab, the Emporium shop. Just click on the button with my face on it. Okay. Is there anything else we can buy? Oh look, smelly warrior with heavy-handed. He looks like the one that was in that preview. Should we buy one? Yeah? He looks quite good. He's got a big sword, hasn't he? Where are we going to put him though? Behind the chickens? So once they defeat the chickens, they got to fight the warrior, yeah? There you go. How would you get 3 of them, maybe? Should we put 3? I don't know if we can afford that. Yeah, we probably can afford it. Oh. Okay. We can't afford any more. Or it looks like you can only have 2 of them, I think. So that's fine. That's cool. Let's finish that. Always find some creatures in the defense tab. Okay. It's not particularly user intuitive, either that was me being silly, but it says place some creatures in your castle, which is obviously a quest objective. And we've kind of done that. It looks like maybe it wants us to place even more creatures, so probably wants us to get to 20 out of 20 in terms of our defense rating, I imagine. I'm guessing that's what it wants anyway. 17, 18, objective complete. Okay, yeah. So we finally placed enough creatures.
Parent. Your castle has taken its first step towards impregnability.
Do you think it's going to be impregnable, Riley? Do you think people are going to be able to get past our chickens and our warriors?
Worried about where you can get the gold you need? I can dig it. No, really. Let's dig it up.
Okay. Install a gold mine in your castle. That sounds interesting. So it's urging us to click onto the shopping. So we've got machinery, gold mine. Mines produce resources and store them until you get off your behind and do some harvesting. When the mine is full, production will stop until it's collected. Okay, a bit like Clash of Clansy, I guess, then, in terms of a game like that. So, placing the mine, drag the mine around until you find an available spot, then stick in a space. Do we want it to be... Can we put it all the way back here? I think that's just like the treasure area, so we probably can't put it there. Should we put it at the back? Yeah, we'll put it over here. Okay, so it's giving us some extra gold coins. Click on the mine and the contents will be ours. So look at that, it's a pretty basic mine, but yeah, click on that, 400 out of 400.
Good work! The money train has left the station. Excellent! You now have everything you need to start accumulating.
Okay, so we've got...
Oh dear, I see you're looking a little light in the wallet, my friend. Those lottery winnings just don't stretch as far as they used to. It seems we need more resources than we can acquire via conventional means. It's time to find one of those...
Time to find a hero.
Now,
okay. Oh, we get to pick a hero.
Choose wisely.
So you got 2 premium ones, which obviously we can't choose because we've gone down the free-to-play option. So we've got one with the sword, which does cleave, charge, smite, skills, or we've got bow and arrow one, bear trap, hawk hack, and split shot. Which one do you prefer? You like the sword guy? Yeah, I like the look of the sword guy. Should we hire the sword guy? So it looks like you can add more heroes at a later time, but it will be a cost. You choose the knight. Are you happy with your choice? Yes.
That is a fine choice.
Okay. See what happens now. He's naked in his underpants.
Empire of other people's riches. Now the
it's yellow hair. He's got your hair.
Before we do that, he's going to need something to defend himself with.
Oh look, he's got a wooden sword, and is that hearts on his boxer shorts?
Yeah.
Legendary. He is. Oh, is that fire on his hair? Okay, so we've got potions for health. Not sure. Here we go. So we can buy him a weapon. We got some nice weapons there. They look really cool, but obviously we can't buy these because it looks like they need. Yeah, so we're gonna have to buy him my first sword. At least it's not a wooden play sword anymore, so that's good. Let's equip him. Okay, loot the treasure off the first raid castle. So that is the first raid castle, so I presume we click on it, say that we want to attack it. Difficulty rating, easy. Defense rating, 11 out of 11. We had 20 out of 20, didn't we? So this is going to be like, if we had several chickens and a couple of warriors in there, and it was 18, or was it 18 out of 20, 20 out of 20? And this is 11 out of 11, so it's probably just got like 5 chickens in it or something. But we'll find out in a minute. So we'll get some experience, we get some coins, and we get some diamonds or crystals, whatever they are. Crystals. He's still naked though, look. Okay, so it's a point and click system, so wherever you point, or you can hold it down, which is cool. It's a bit like Albion Online in that respect in terms of the navigation. So left click on the ground to move, yeah, we've done that. I presume it wants us to run into the castle. Oh, look at those chickens. Left click, let's get him. Get him! Oh, look at these chickens getting mashed. One or 2 hits, look, the feather. Oh, they drop gold and coins as well. So we've killed the chickens, 4 chickens. Oh, look at this trap. We haven't got any traps in our castle, have we? That was easy to get past, wasn't it? Whoa, look at this. Let's bash them up. Go on, boys. Oh, we're too strong, aren't we?
I'm chock full of experience and goodness.
We have reached level 2, apparently. Oh, look, we got treasure! Woohoo!
Better luck next time, buddy.
That was it. So, objective complete. My first raid. Loot the treasure for the first castle. First raid castle, yeah. 600 coins. Done.
My, look at you. Your hero handled that castle like a real professional
Apparently we're a real pro.
castle handler. However, we're going to need to beef up your hero's skill set a little bit before we send him into the big...
Okay, they're saying that you need to get him stronger before we send him into a big castle. Unlock new skill, so click on here. Equip your new skill. Equip skills by clicking on the icon and dragging it into the empty slot at the bottom. Skill assigned to the fourth slot can be triggered by a right mouse button. Okay, so we've got fairly detailed, well I say detailed, but skill tree system. Empty slot at the bottom, so fourth one, that's right click, so if we pop it on there.
Oh, don't worry, your lunkhead, hero, will get used to it. Now's the perfect time to let your hero try out that new skill. Especially since he seems to have mastered that idol.
Mastered the idol. Right, should we try the super hard castle? So, it says it's still easy rating, but it's got a much higher defense rating this time. Instead of 11 out of 11, it's 56 out of 56. So, we'll look quite a bit more rewards as well. So, it's obviously the more harder it is, the more reward, but also the chances are that you might not succeed. So, is it going to let us beat this, or are we going to automatically lose to prove how hard they can be? Nice.
How long did it take you to come up with that one?
Didn't hear that, Riley, but that was funny. You said, nice username. How long did it take you to come up with that one? Okay, so it drops life force, which is good for getting your health back. Another trap. We're going to run past it. These are still taking one hit, which is good. Oh, that looks ominous. What's it going to do? Okay, what's in here then? Resist. Cleave, cleave, cleave! Oh, that was cleave. So that was a special skill. Wish that tooltip would disappear, because I can't see anything. Cleave chickens! The one chicken survived. Ooh. Oh, whoa! Managed to get me with a fire. Oh, look, there's a bit of gold. Get the gold. The one gold. Oh, they're quite tough, aren't they? They certainly, cleave doesn't do much damage, but it hits a lot of them. Oh, keep forgetting about the trap. Luckily, the trap's quite slow, so you can just outmaneuver it, which is good. Oh, he's mashing him up in his underpants, isn't he, right? I nearly ran into the flame. He got completely toasted. Oh, this looks like this might be near the end. Looks like there's a boss or something. Yeah, some kind of mini boss, perhaps. The chicken was beating me up then. I reckon that might be the treasure room. Victory! Alt 3 to trigger. Let's try that.
It's just so shiny. Yeah!
Oh, brilliant! Let's try this one.
Hammer coming at you.
Oh, that first one.
The sweet, delicious scent of victory.
Brilliant. Love that.
This is your... Upgrading the heart is the first step if you want to improve anything else. And also what makes your castle...
Okay. Upgrade my heart. Upgrade your castle heart to level 2. So how do we do this? Click on the heart. So it tells us it's the most important structure in the castle. Upgrading your castle heart is the first step to improving the rest of your machinery and making your castle generally more awesome. Defense rating 20 plus 30. That's a big increase. Max number of creature tickets aggroed on the time. Okay. Let's unlock it. It's only 100, or I say 100 crystals, but we've only got 170, so it's quite expensive. There we go.
All your creatures automatically increase in power with castle.
So they upgrade. Creatures upgrade once you upgrade your heart as well. Look at that. We've got 50 now. 50 defense points.
Now that you've upgraded upgraded the castle heart, you've gained access to your very own architect's
And we have
office.
more room.
What's
Yeah,
that
more
good
room. You've got
for,
an
boss?
architect's lab as well. We can like change the layout of the castle by the looks of it. Add a room to your castle. So
Now that you're good for something after all, Hero has brought home the bacon. Let's add that room he robbed your neighbours in order for you to afford.
add that room
Visit
that you
to the
want.
architect is in order.
Okay, let's go to the architect. Oh, it's going to do it for us automatically. Castle layout. Before you can place a new room, you'll need to make a space for it. Zoom the camera out and use the move tool to move your castle's entrance to on the square away. Okay. Oh, we've just. Okay, so literally one square away like that. Buy a room. We've just destroyed our castle. We've ripped it in half. Does it say which type of room? No, it looks like we can pick any room we want. We've got plenty of money, so we've got a cross chamber, cross hall. There's more as well. We want somewhere where like they have to. Should we try that? What I'm thinking is if we get this type, we can have like it'll be a very funneled approach, so the enemies will have to go through something to be able to get to the next stage, rather than go round it. The wider it is, the easier it will be to avoid. So we can like tunnel them in to. We need to be able to rotate that. So. Oh. Yeah, I think that's right. So they have to come through the middle here. Yeah? There we go.
Wonderful! This place is taking shape. Say, buddy, we could flip this property right now. Why, my commission alone would be... Oh, what am I saying? Let's protect this property.
Typical estate agent, anyway.
One of the sweetest deals in passive home security are traps. Now, these aren't your mummy's traps, no siree.
Traps. Let's pop some traps in then. So we go to here. Defense. We've got a sadistic cannon. I think that's the thing that was shooting at me earlier. We've got a super trap generator. Springboard is by the looks of it as much as we can afford. So should we go for a springboard, right? Where do you think this springboard should go? Oh, it's only. Should we turn it round so that when they jump here or move here, it will springboard them into the chickens and the monsters? Should we try that? Oh, got to get used to this. So you drop it first. By the looks of it. No. Okay, let's try that again. So if we drop it first and then we try and rotate it.
Generator to activate your shiny new traps. So go ahead and place one now. I
Generator.
didn't remind you that my emporium carries a...
A hamster wheel. Trap generator. Store your trap generator near a trap to give it power. I guess we need to move this all around and improve it and tweak it, but for the moment, let's just pop it there.
Now
Next,
that you have
right.
that trap hooked up, I suggest that you set out to acquire some new resources. One more highly important piece of info. Opulency property law is very strict, and this means you need to complete your own castle before you let anyone else in to try their luck.
Okay, so it looks like time to validate your castle. Hold Alt and use left mouse button to edit your power connection. It looks like that's okay. What I wanted to do is I wanted to change that so that it faces the other way around, so when they fall on it they get flipped into there, but it won't let us do that for the moment, so we'll do that. So last modifications are updated. Relax, your previous castle is still published. Alright, so this is... Your hero's been adjusted to level 2, so this must be our castle and what it will be like. It's like a run through of our own castle basically, so yeah, it looks pretty bare. There's our trap generator, and watch this. When you stand on that, it's going to push us backwards. Which didn't quite achieve the effect we want. Really, we want that to push us the other way, but we can change. I did it again. I should have known about that. Right, let's not stand on our trap this time. Dearie me. A bit stronger now that they've been upgraded to 2, haven't they? We know that there's nothing down here because we built it, basically. So, but we've got lots of space to fill with monsters. You must destroy all mines before you enter the treasure room. That was our mine. Okay, so if you have to destroy mines, then it's worth putting the mines at the end, because then people have to fight through the traps and stuff before they can, or putting traps around the mines and stuff. That sounds like a good idea. Here we go. Done. Let's do this. Here we go. Ready? Oh, brilliant. I love that.
Beautiful. We're in business now.
So if another hero successfully leaves the castle, he'll take some of our treasure.
Dear me, you're not having some kind of attack, are you? Well, you should.
Okay, so that's it. It looks like now we're in a situation where we can A, start building up our castle, and B, attacking other castles. So we need to make more troops. We need to develop our castle, don't we? Well, folks, I hope that gave you a good introduction to the game. Obviously, very, very basic sort of foundations of the game in terms of what it's all about and how you play it. Riley and I are going to continue to play it and develop our castle and see where we go from there. We'll probably stream a little bit more and upload a few more videos of progress to show you how we're getting on. But for the moment, I think that's probably it. So, see you later. Say goodbye, Ray. It was over there, Ray. Bye.